guys, this is Jody from Jody's Touch of Style, and I'm here to talk about our beloved t-shirt. I know we all love our t-shirts, and there's nothing wrong with being a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl. But it's always better when our t-shirt fits us more flattering or better than just a rectangle. If you look at this t-shirt I have on, it's almost a tunic. It covers my butt. It's all the way down past my crotch area. It's big. It's not the most flattering shape for my body. And most t-shirts are like this. There are some that have a feminine cut. They're cut in at the waist. They're not as long. That's great. But if you have some like this, let me give you 3 tips that'll help make this look better on your body. So the first tip would be to alter it. It's not too hard to have someone do it for you. If you have a sewing machine, you can do it yourself, although I will tell you that I usually take them over to my mom and have her use her serger on it. But let's talk about the length of this t-shirt, and if you're going to have it altered, where you should have it altered to. So I always recommend having it above the crotch line. So you can see this is where my legs start. From here, at least have it a couple inches above that, an inch or 2 above that. Then the proportion of the top of my body to the bottom, it's not as much half and half. I would even venture to say it would be better to go about where my belly button is, 4 maybe inches from there, 4 inches from my crotch area, about halfway between. That's even a better proportion than the top of my body versus the bottom of my body is more of a 1/3 to 2/3 proportion, which always tends to look better. It actually looks like I have legs, and that's shocking. So that's where I would alter it. Now if you are altering it, you could also maybe have it altered on the sides. Pull it in a little so it's not quite so boxy. There are side seams on this t-shirt, so it's not impossible to do that. And that can make your t-shirt still be easy to put on. You don't have to think about it, but it looks better on you. Okay, option 2, how to make this t-shirt look better on your body, would be to tuck it. And let me give you some ideas about tucking it. I don't just mean tuck it into your jeans all the way around like that. It's not terrible, but it can look frumpy, and I know some of us are trying to cover this area. So one idea would be to tuck it into your jeans, both pockets, the front pockets there. And then with this one I have the room to pull it down and roll it over that a little so it doesn't look so wrinkled. And there you have, you can tuck the bottom under a little too, tucked into your pockets. It's almost exactly where I was saying you should alter it. It's easy, it didn't cost any money, and as long as you're wearing jeans with a pocket, it's perfect. Now you can make it a little more interesting by only tucking it into one pocket. By doing that, then you let the other end hang down like that, and that creates an asymmetrical line, which is almost always flattering on every woman for a couple of reasons. One, because you're creating more of a vertical line here. Your eye comes down and it doesn't just stop at a horizontal line. You have this vertical aspect to it. Also because none of us are symmetrical, any part of our body. So this acts to mirror that. And so you're not looking to look symmetrical. So that's another tucking method. Now it's been very popular for the younger girls to do the half tuck, and maybe you've seen this where they tuck the shirt just in the front part of the waistband and not anywhere else. You can do this, especially depending how long your t-shirt is, and then kind of like I did when I tucked it into both pockets, roll it over a little. And so then you have it tucked here in the front, not in the back. You have that same asymmetrical line from the front to the back when you turn. So that can be a very nice way to do it. Now, if you don't like that in the front, you can also do that half tuck on the side and then let the other side. So that's almost like tucking it into one pocket. In case your jeans or the pants you're wearing don't have pockets, you can do it into the waistband that way. So there's some ideas for tucking your shirt to make it look good. I have another way, and that would be to knot your shirt. And by knot, I mean K-N-O-T, knot your shirt. If your shirt's really long like this one, you can pull it tight, pull the edges here, and create a piece to loop through and knot just like that. This works great. It pulls it in, creates more of a fitted t-shirt, and then makes it shorter at the same time. Now you don't have to do the knot here on the side. You could do it on the back. The only thing I'd warn you about on the back is if you're going to be in the car a long time or sitting against a chair for a long time, it can get annoying depending on where you put it. But you can also put this more here in the front. I don't know if you've seen, but at the stores lately they actually have a shirt that has a knot made into the shirt, and then the rest of it hangs lower. It's that same asymmetrical line that looks so great. So you can create your own like that. And then, if yours isn't quite so long, isn't quite so big, you can use a handy dandy rubber band. You can use a rubber band, you can use a hair tie, and you can use that to create the knot for you. Just like that. And then you have a knot, and you can put it anywhere you want. If you don't like being able to see the rubber band, you know, there's a couple things you can do. You can try to hide it, but you can also grab a pin. Now I grabbed a colorful pin so you can see how it contrasts here, but you could grab one either the same color as your t-shirt or more of a metallic or silver that doesn't show up so much, but you can pin this then over the rubber band so you don't notice it. Now, if you don't want to use the rubber band, sometimes you can use the pin to hold all of these scrunched parts together so that it acts to hold the t-shirt in the knot. There's another way to use your rubber band, and that's to create a knot. I just broke my rubber band. Let me grab another one. To use your rubber band on the inside. And what you do is you knot it from the inside, and then you've created almost a ruching effect on your t-shirt. And you can do this here in the back more. You could do it on the front. It might look like you have a big old belly button, but you know, play around, experiment with some of these because they can work great depending on your t-shirt and what's going on with your t-shirt. Now I have a last way to knot it, and that would be through your belt loop. Of course that means your jeans have to have a belt loop, but if they do, just pull your t-shirt through your belt loop. You can let it hang like that, or you can run it through again to make sure it holds, and then you've created again that more flattering fit at a better stopping area on for your proportion. So there's 3 great ways to make your t-shirt fit better on your body. Thanks so much. Bye.